Back in 2017, I kind of got a word from God about Ivy, about Manchester. It was a time when everybody was going crazy for the bee thing in Manchester, getting tattoos done of bees after the bombing. And it was just such a horrible thing that happened. The city kind of came together and united. And yeah, as I say, there were bees literally everywhere. And I felt God say to me, be more bee. The church needed to be more bee. You know, very often we can live like a waspy existence where we just go off and do our own thing, and we don't really think about others. But the reason, as I researched them, bees are so amazing for the ecosystem, for the environment, for life on the planet, is that they are what's known as a keystone species. That if we didn't have bees, before long we wouldn't really have much of anything, because as they go around and they pollinate, and they create incredible diversity in an area, they're really good for the places where they're at. That's one of the reasons why I love our theme for this year's launch, catalyst.org. If you check it out, north and south, we're going to be looking at how we make disciples, multiply leaders, and how we meet some of the deepest needs where we are. You know, an ideal day for a wasp is be on your own, do your own thing, maybe find some cider, get a bit drunk, sting somebody, and go home. Just at the same time, something very interesting started to happen. The year after I kind of spoke about being more bee, we just happened to get a bee's nest that came and built itself into the side of our church right here in Manchester. Those, it turns out, were bumblebees, and they were there for a year and then they left and we didn't see them again for a year or two. This year, bees were back. We didn't realize it at the time, but it wasn't just bumblebees this time. It was actually honeybees. And these beautiful, happy little creatures have come, and at times we've had to shut the windows, but they don't sting you, because if they sting, they die. They're not like that. They're just, all they do is the good stuff. Honeybees are beautiful creatures. They work together, they build something amazing, as they're out of beeswax. So I've got here, this has come out of our church, if you like, in this season just now. You can see on there the intricacy of the work that's done together in community. And it's a great picture of the church for me, of us working together, honouring one another, linking together to create something that no one could ever do without. Now, because the church building isn't really the place for the bees to live, we just had yesterday a great guy came in and helped us, who was a bee expert, and he's taken the bees away and the hives. They've moved to Cheshire. They're now going to be very posh bees, honeybees living in Cheshire. So we're going to miss them, but I want to get the prophetic picture here in your mind and my own. Please come to launch, be part of what God's creating as we gather together, as we worship Him, as we learn His strategies for how we can be more bee, how you and I can be building things together for the kingdom of God that benefit everybody in the world, in the places where God has put you. God bless you. Hope to see you soon at launch.